Alright guys, so I've gotten dozens of requests over the last couple of weeks for me to talk about this particular release. You guys have asked for it. So here it is, my thoughts on Jeremy Fragrance Fragrance Office 1 2019 release. Let's do it. What's up everyone, Max here again with another review. Today we're going to be talking about the newest from Jeremy Fragrance. It's called Jeremy Fragrance Office 1 for Men. So this fragrance was released in 2019, the Kickstarter project, we all heard about it. Now just to preface this video for all the naysayers and negative Nellies out there, this video is not to create controversy. It's quite the contrary. I'm here to talk about the juice, which is what I do, and I'm going to talk about the juice and the juice only. So if you're looking for anything else rather than the juice review, move right along. So some of you may or may not know I was actually at Milan, the Essence 2019 conference, which was amazing. I was able to find out and learn about hundreds of brands that I've not talked about on this channel. So guys, look out for amazing new fragrances that I'll be talking about over the next few months, including Jeremy Fragrance, which I'm talking about today. I was able to try at Essence. I was walking around with Joe from JoeScentMe, which by the way, here's a shout out to Joe. If you guys have not watched or checked out any of his videos, I'm gonna have the link below. Go check it out, go show support, go show him some love. It's a great channel. Joe's a great guy. He's a very lovable guy. I love Joe's channel because he talks about off the beaten path, you know, fragrance companies, you know, brands, different houses that I never actually heard about, indie houses, niche houses from all over the world. So it's a really cool channel. Off the beaten path again. Not going to be talking about most of the things that are trending and what people are talking about. So it's good for a breath of fresh air. Again, a link below. Great channel. Go check it out. He talks about new releases as well, designers and things like that. But he's always given us a perspective on different things that otherwise we don't really talk about much here in the fragrance community. So at the end of the spectrum, it's a great channel to have under your channels on fragrances if you big fragrance aficionado. So again, the link below, go show Joe some love. So let me digress a little bit. I was walking around with Joe and we ran into Jeremy from Jeremy Fragrance channel. And I asked Jeremy, you know, very candidly, I said, hey, do you have your new fragrance on you? I would love to try. I said, you want to do a first impression? I said, why not? Let's do it. So we started filming as we were talking. You know, he sprayed my hand. I smelled the fragrance. I actually did enjoy the fragrance from the initial blast. And on this video, I'm going to truly tell you my true, complete feelings on what I think about the fragrance as far as longevity, what it smells like, if I really like it, if you should go out and buy it. So stay tuned till the end so I can share with you my full thoughts and a full review on Jeremy 1, you know, Fragrance Office 1 for Men's Fragrance. So I'm going to leave you guys with the footage of this unscripted, on a whim, really candid review or first impression. A whole bunch of people actually stopped by as we were talking. So basically, you're going to get a first impression of myself. You're going to get an impression from JoeScentMe, Alan Burgess from Beverly Hills Perfumery, as well as Chris Collins, which is a model from Polo, Ralph Lauren back in the day. He also has his own fragrance line. So again, a really cool video, a whole bunch of first impressions. You're going to get some people walking around and smelling the fragrance and giving their take on the fragrance. So really cool video. Watch it. I'll come back in the end and give you guys my full thoughts on this particular fragrance. So stay tuned.
All right. Next. What's up, guys? Here in Milan.
What's going on, everyone?
Joe, you are not showing yourself.
Smell them if you got them.
You're not showing yourself. Okay, so first impression, right?
Please. Is it fantastic?
Yes.
I knew who the perfumer was. Remember?
I know the perfumer of this fragrance.
No, you knew. I knew before you said it. Remember I whispered in your ear,
yeah.
from Marley?
Oh yeah, I remember.
Back in the day, but I never told anyone.
That's good. That's fair from you.
Wow, it is nice.
The cool thing is, people don't have to lie about this fragrance.
No, it is
it's
nice.
It's really good.
It is nice.
And I'm fair to myself. I know if I don't eat healthy, I won't be thin. If I don't work out, I won't have muscles. If this is not good, I know it will be hammered in the community.
There's a few familiar nuances, but it's all blended very nicely, and it is a good fragrance. There's no doubt about that. It is a good fragrance.
It catches the attention with the top note. It has like a nice opening.
Citrus.
Bergamot. It has the
There's some woods.
the newest molecules you can imagine, highly new developed.
It's very captivating.
Extremely aromatic and long lasting.
It's a good scent.
It fills the room. All right.
My
Thank
turn.
you.
Ready for this?
Let's see what you think.
It's not a Rolex. It'll be
Almost.
All right, here we go. First time
You
ever.
have to show yourself.
Yes. Very aromatic, very fresh. I can see this doing very well.
It's got a very
It's
likable
almost got
character.
a mintiness to it as well. It's got a little bit of a minty, effervescent.
It's a juggernaut, feel good, likable scent. It's going to be in the
It's gonna be
same.
mass appealing.
It's going to be in the same genre as your Aventuses, your Blue de Chanels, your Dylan Blues. It's one of those. There's no doubt
but
about
it's
it.
not because I've heard people say, "Oh, this is just a combination of Prada L'Homme and Dior
All
Sauvage."
these likable scents.
No, this
it's
is
got
not
its
that.
own character.
It is its own DNA.
I mean, guys, I'm not the perfumer.
Correct.
If you insult this fragrance, you're insulting
Alberto
the perfumer
Morelos,
behind this. And obviously, a perfumer of his size would never copy a brand, copy
Right.
a fragrance. This thing
It's not a dupe.
stands so strong on its own feet. And I know whenever a fresh fragrance comes out, it always gets hate at the start, and people suddenly think after 5 months, you know what? Actually, I got a lot of compliments for this fragrance. I hate to say it, but it's actually pretty good. I'm not pushing my brand that much anymore, but all we have
It's
to
the
do
case.
is
It happens over and over again with fragrances. People reject it.
Yeah.
5-6 months
Fresh
go by.
fragrances,
Bleu de
especially.
Chanel, Dior Sauvage, and then everybody wants it. It's top in their lists. It's true.
So what do you think? Like it?
I like it a lot. To be
Yeah.
honest with you.
Yeah.
And I've already bought 2 bottles blindly.
Did you?
So,
Good
yeah.
job. And regarding the bottle, yes, I know it's a very simple first bottle. This bottle will be never made again. The next bottle, different sprayer, different bottle, different packaging.
Cap?
It will have a cap.
That was the big thing.
Yeah, okay.
It's your first venture, so
But you know what, guys? I got free promotion. Let's say about $30,000 of people talking about the fragrance that doesn't have a cap. Okay, should I try now? Wow, it doesn't have a cap. But the juice is unbelievable. And just like an Iron Man suit, it becomes more and more awesome anytime. So next time you have the cap, who knows what the next version is? This is like a car that, this is my first
Evolving.
fragrance,
It's
guys.
evolving.
You're comparing me with the best of the best, I see. But let me have a start with my first fragrance. I can already compete with the best of the best in terms of juice, since the best of the best made the juice. I mean, I made the bottle, and
That's a
this
good start.
stuff.
That's a good start.
Well, there's several brands out there that don't have caps. I mean,
Oh yeah, it's not
Jean
a
Paul
killer.
Gaultier doesn't have a cap.
Correct.
Molecular One doesn't have a cap.
Yeah.
It's not the end
Not
of the
the end of
world.
the world.
Come on, guys.
Again,
You know what it
only
is?
for the
Everyone
pre-order.
is just expecting so much from him. So because they don't see a cap, it's like the end of the
What
world.
matters
you know?
more is what's inside.
Yeah.
And I tell you something, if this bottle would be the best looking bottle on the planet, people would still think,
They'll
man,
still say something about
this
it.
bottle, look, it's just black.
The latter
Look how
ain't.
boring it is.
Yeah.
This bottle's just black, man.
Yeah.
What's the issue with that?
They'll always have something to
So
say.
I knew that fact.
Yeah.
But try to hate on the juice, guys.
The juice is good.
The juice is good.
Chris, you wanna?
I want to smell it.
All right.
Oh,
let's
yeah,
see
Chris
first,
Collins.
first impression.
Chris Collins.
Yeah, first impression.
Okay, let's see what you think. And you are obviously a very big critic, so let's see what you think.
This is Francois and Celeste.
Hello, Francois. Hello, Celeste.
Very nice.
Office. For the office.
Very nice.
CEO character. It has to be fresh, long-lasting. By Alberto Marias. Alberto Marias made the fragrance. And it is filled with the most awesome molecules exclusively available to Firmenich. It is eau de parfum concentration, very high concentrate for a fresh fragrance. It has pepper inside from Vietnam. It has cedarwood. It has bergamot, of course. The best natural ingredients mixed with the Firmenich molecule. So we wanted to have a nice mass appealing opening, but you smell some spiciness and woodiness, which gives it a touch of anise character, which I wanted to have.
Congratulations, man. Did you launch already?
Nutmeg. No, iris is inside, but nutmeg.
Yes,
no.
it's launched.
Yeah. Yeah, guys, we sold 6,500 bottles in 30 days. Nobody has smelled it yet. 6,500 bottles. I heard one of the best niche brands, when they started, they made 900 bottles in 1 year. and they were very happy about that. Yeah, I heard that. It's a very famous brand. I won't name that, but and we launched a site for the new bottle. This is for the pre-order only. It's a very basic bottle. Every day we're selling like a lot of fragrances.
And you have more.
Unbelievable.
So you're gonna do
More.
Office? You have office. You're gonna do. Of course.
The situations where you wear fragrances, and we constantly get new ideas. And like a music producer sends you stuff. Man, this ballet is so nice. I'm gonna do the ballet now from that producer now. So this is how we think about it. We don't say we want the club fragrance now, but give me your ideas, guys. And that's where it
I
works.
don't know how you guys disrupt.
Yes. Total disruption.
Disruption.
Yeah.
What does it mean?
Remember we met last year at the Fifi Award?
Yeah.
And you were talking about doing it, and you did it, man. Congratulations.
Good.
Awesome.
And by the way, my brother lives in New York, so I have an apartment in New York, so we can meet non-stop there.
do it.
I'll be there May 23rd again, obviously to the Fragrance Foundation again. So we see us.
No, when I mean disrupting is because you disrupt
Innovating
the way it's made and the way it's marketed.
Internet only.
That's it.
Only internet. No
But also
samples.
the way it's made.
Your margins
because
are yours.
Yeah.
also the way it's made.
Crack the
Because
code that we were all trying to do.
having a perfumer like Alberto, for instance, pairing with you,
Yeah.
you know, would not be possible 5 years ago. So today you have
I-
perfumer collaborating.
I got it. Yeah. I want a very awesome. If we can keep that.
Is it rolling?
Oh, you know, you what? Keep it rolling. Doesn't matter. So I have this marketing idea. What do you think about that? There's a big watch brand that is one of the most respected on the planet, and they are known for leather straps only. They released steel sports watches, and suddenly the whole world says, we all want them, we all want them. But they say, no, we don't want to sell so much. We stand for this. So people, they make big waiting lists in order that you don't change their image. They are not the steel sports watch brand, they are the leather strap watch brand. But everybody wants that very hard to get watches. So what I thought about my brand, what do you think about? My fragrance shall be known for being mass appeal yet with a little bit of niche touch. What about I bring in a limited edition like
It's like Supreme clothing.
like saying CEO for men, or we say whatever type of code name, but it's only limited, and we twist it. We don't do 80% mass appeal, 20% niche. We do 80% niche, 20% mass appeal, because I have one DNA there that smells like the devil. I'm telling you, it's called, the code name is Disco Forti 30. It's by Alberto Marias. It has 30% concentration. It has no. It's just one of his many.
One of his molecules.
It has 30% concentration. It smells like the devil is wearing a suit. Like, it's so aggressive.
I love that.
It's so.
That's my style.
Lucifer's a
It kills you.
I'll show you my style. But go ahead, continue.
And the idea would be, I make very little quantity just because I said this thing is so awesome. But I know my brand stands for something different, because whenever I show people, it's like, oh, it's too strong. But the same people that told me that have gotten me compliments saying, well, what fragrance are you wearing? The exact same person said that. Just like with other niche brands, you show them people not from the fragrance industry, they smell it, they say, oh, I don't like it. Suddenly they know it's a big brand. Ah, it's a nice fragrance.
Change their mind. Yeah.
It's a potential. I learned that with the luxury watch thing. You could do that, right?
You could market a mediocre brand very well,
But it's
or you
honesty.
don't do
It's
terrible
the
marketing
other
with a
way
great
around.
brand and it won't sell.
It's the
So
honesty.
that's the whole
approach.
dynamic of
Marketing and
Business do that, right? Just very few bottles,
yes. And it makes people cry surrender.
Yeah.
So I'll show you my style.
That's your new one?
Yeah, it's like, you know, my you have.
I got one oud fragrance right here,
Oh,
but
that's what I smell.
That's nice.
So mine is more deeper,
you can do one here.
like cacao notes and coffee and
How many you have?
cardamom.
Yeah.
4.
Oh wow.
It's sexy.
Yeah.
From the
man,
Dark
that's actually
Romance
very
collection.
So for that scent where the devil wears a suit? Give it to me.
I feel like I'm running around in some type of farm or something in Africa, if I can say that. I'm telling you.
Absolutely.
I want to say I'm running around in Africa, but
Go ahead. I want you to feel like that. Yeah.
yeah, baby, let's run.
Yes. I want you to feel like that. So,
I like it. It's,
that's good stuff, man. Yeah. We have semi-different avenues, but it's the same effect.
Right.
Same effect.
cool.
Very sexy.
It's very cool,
Thank
man.
you, brother. Well, anyway, this is about you, man. Congratulations.
No.
Yes.
Are you so you're gonna be there for the awards in June?
Yeah, 23rd May, I'll be there in New York until June 13th. Then there's the FIFA in Paris. FIFA Awards in Paris. And we, of course, see us on the June 6th. Or
So
even
here's the
earlier.
big question. Are
Yes.
you still going to talk about everything else?
Fragrances,
Now you
yeah.
have your own brand. You still
Yes, I will talk.
I support it. I was gonna tell you don't stop.
No, I won't
Because that's
stop.
how people trust you.
This guy's filming non-stop.
He's not even
He doesn't care.
You're gonna taste your own medicine.
He will sell it later to some TV station or something.
TMZ.
Look at him.
Straight from Atlanta. We caught him.
No, I will do YouTube forever with being the critique and the fragrance creator. At some point I had to decide, like, how many times do I do that in my little world there in the office. If YouTube deletes me tomorrow, I'm gone, I'm done. So here is already something that is very nice, and you have to know I had the opportunity for work for big fragrance houses, many big fragrance houses, the biggest, not niche, like the billion-dollar companies. Being a creative director, having contracts of these type of consulting contracts, I didn't do anything besides the few sponsored videos I did, flying to Milan, flying to there, but that's it. And that's why my channel is still so childish and amateur-like, because I do that all myself. Every fragrance,
That's what makes it
That's what makes it
As soon as you start doing super professional videos, people are gonna be like,
Yeah.
they want you doing push-ups. They want you doing all that.
This guy's a superstar.
you know this guy?
Have you tried that one?
Yeah, Beverly Hills Perfumery.
Another first impression.
Beverly Hills.
Another first impression.
Look how it's standing there.
Like we trying to go
Like Thor's hammer.
Good to see you.
Hey, I'd like to show something, Germ.
has been ready.
Yeah.
The
So
juice is
long,
ready.
and I haven't tried it, man.
I want to show something too. I've had it on for over 5 minutes now.
Yeah.
Look at the shine on it. Look at
Yeah,
the-
it's very oily.
Still on me.
I won't tell the secret of the oil percentage, but it's very high. And it's fresh, guys.
And that's why you want it to
A
last.
long-lasting French fragrance.
Yeah.
Oh, I got an email from you recently.
That
Yeah.
in of itself,
Yeah, but I knew
Yes.
it was gonna happen.
Yes.
Okay.
You wanna
You
do
know
it?
what? I'm not wearing anything, so I'm giving it a full wear.
How are you?
I have one thing on my
This
hand.
is office man? Let's see. But you have turned it on now. You have to have turned it on.
What? Like you want to apply it or what? I want to hear your opinion.
Yeah. You know,
Because it's Jeremy's kind of, you know, we want to smell. Where is the blood of Jeremy's? It smells like mandarin.
Put it on here.
If you cross the eye, you're getting everything.
What do you think?
It's good.
Yeah.
I like yours too.
I really like yours too.
Sorry?
is yours in stores now?
Yes.
This one
Just literally launched a week ago.
I'll introduce you to the perfumer as well.
Because she's the one from Lord.
All right. You want to?
All right, let's get out.
Yes,
Or you do whatever you want. You can do it first here.
Are you doing push-ups?
No, I'm just
You
gonna.
gotta do push-ups.
Are you doing push-ups?
That's the requisite.
I had to do 10 push-ups.
Well, you want to spray? Go ahead. Go ahead.
In your ear. Great.
Ah.
Ooh, look, it's coming.
Hey, one on the wrist too, please.
Because he wants to.
Yeah. You see that?
And then we gotta.
Very, very interesting.
I'm going back to
Very,
like see
very
what.
interesting.
It's awesome. Thank you, guys.
Yeah.
Can you see on your skin?
I'm gonna do that with the devil thing. you know, limited. I like that idea.
Black bottle, limited.
So proud of it.
Run through now with a suit on. Can I take a picture of the bottle?
The pretty bottle. Pre-order bottle.
Oh yeah, no, I know. Don't worry, you're not gonna get shit from me on that.
It's free advertisement. You can hate on my bottle, but try to hate on the juice.
All right, so I hope you enjoyed the video. Here's the deal. I've been wearing and rocking this particular fragrance for a couple weeks now since I came back from Sons 2019. I was sent a decant from actually a subscriber of this channel who asked me to remain silent. He asked me to please do not disclose his name. So you know who you are. Thank you so much for the gesture. I truly appreciate it. So fast forward to today. I have to tell you 3 words to describe this particular fragrance. This fragrance is versatile, it's extremely aromatic, and it's very long lasting. So let me tell you a little bit more about what I get from the scent, from introduction to the heart of the fragrance and then to the dry down. Let me give myself a blast here so I can remind myself of that opening, which I really enjoyed. So one thing to keep in mind here, when you first spray Jeremy fragrance on your hand, you're gonna get a sheen. It's gonna be very shiny. The concentration is actually pretty high. He did not disclose the concentration where we're at, but I can tell you right now it's going to be 15-18% plus because there's definitely a shine here. It is very long lasting. It's very appealing. You're going to get a very sharp citrus melange. There's definitely a very prominent bergamot that's almost mouth-watering. The heart of the fragrance, you're going to get iris and a few floral components. I definitely got some florals in the heart. And the dry down, you're going to get this white musk that's very sensual with woods. So all in all, the fragrance starts very bright, very citrus, a little bit sharp. The heart's a little bit floral that comes to play, which, you know, balances everything, gives the fragrance a nice calm, cool, and collected nuance. And as you get to the dry down, the woods really come to play and it becomes a very modern, elegant kind of scent. So all in all, if you ask me, is this a pleasant scent? Yes, it is. I mean, it's gonna hit all the positive marks. It is pleasant, it is long lasting, it is compliment inducing, it lasts a long time. So I mean, what more can you ask? Now, the one question I was asked about over and over again over the past few weeks, is it worth $160, $180? That is for you to answer. Me as a reviewer, you know, I've tried thousands of fragrances over the past 10 plus years. And I can tell you right now that it is a very nice scent, but I wouldn't tell you to go rush and buy it for that particular, you know, amount because, you know, taste is very subjective. I would say definitely try the fragrance for yourself if you can't get a decant like myself. This is a 12.5 mil. It's lasting me a couple weeks now. I still actually have a lot of juice left here, and I'm a heavy sprayer. So get a decant, try the fragrance, really live with it and see if you love it. I mean, it's going to be a very likable, easy to wear, versatile scent. You know, not a clone. This is not a dupe. It's not a combination of things out there. It's its own thing, I tell you right now. But it's going to be in the same family as your very pleasant and very easy to wear fragrances like Dylan Blue, Creed Aventus, Bleu de Chanel. It's definitely going to have the Ambrox and all those elements that we're used to on the, you know, high wearable, versatile, and compliment-inducing fragrances that we all come to love. So definitely worth checking out. So there you have it, ladies and gents. Those are my thoughts on Jeremy Fragrance Office 1 for Men. Let me know in the comment section below. Have you tried this particular fragrance? What are your thoughts on it? At any given rate, I want to read your comments down in the comment section below and start a conversation as always. Remember, fragrance is emotion in motion, so please wear what truly moves you. I'll see you real soon.